Hi and welcome to today's show. We're heading down towards Canberra. I'm going to show you a few things along the way. We're at Pheasant's Nest at the moment. Great place to stop and get your coffee. 80 cents for the coffee, or $1, I think it is now. You can get yourself a sausage roll and a pie as well. So, but what I want to do, I want to show you something. So just come with me and we'll just go for a drive. So here we are at the big merino in Goulburn. Now the merino stands about 15 metres high. It was built in 1985. This of course is not the original home of the merino, it was a little bit further down the road. But what happened about 10 years ago, they built a bypass around Goulburn. At one stage going to Canberra you needed to go through Goulburn, but they built a bypass. A lot of people missed the big merino, so what they've done just at the end of the bypass, they've built some restaurants, some fast food places, and they repositioned the merino right here about 10 years ago for all to see. So what we're going to do now is take you up and show you from the air.
Okay, we've just arrived at Lake George. Lake George, known as the Disappearing Lake, lies some 40 kilometres northeast from Canberra, and it is thought to be one of the world's oldest lakes, at about 1 million years old. It is known for seemingly magical rises and falling tides. With the entire lake emptying in 2002 and not refilling until 2014, despite it not being connected to any river or ocean. The lake was originally named Werriwa, meaning bad water. At 25 kilometres long and 10 kilometres wide, Lake George is long, largely flat and extremely shallow, with a very small catchment. Resultant evaporation rates as well as tendency for strong winds to blow the water back on itself explain the mysterious filling and drying episodes on both short-term hours and long-term years timescales that have been observed. The lake's depth when full can range from 1.5 to 4.5 metres. However, in many areas it is also around 0.8 to 1 metre in depth. Its deepest point has been measured as 7.5 metres. When full, the lake holds about 500 million cubic metres of water. Between the late 1980s and mid-1990s, the lake lapped the Federal Highway on its western edge. The 140 megawatt Capital Wind Farm was completed in 2009 and it's located along the southern eastern side of Lake George. Wine grapes are grown along the western edge of the lake on the escarpment. Sheep are grazed on the lake when it's dry, or nearly so. The lake has been a popular fishery at times, after high water levels and stocking of fish. Since the 1960s, hang gliders have been flown from the escarpment when easterly winds from standing waves. Pilots can fly along the lake of the
Okay, so one more thing I want to just show you on our way back from Lake George. We've just pulled into Pheasant's Nest. We're heading north along the highway, but you will notice when you're heading north there's a service station on your left-hand side. Not as big as the one on the other side, but there is a way to get to the other service station on the other side, and that's under the highway. So what you do is you come down here and you go past the service station, the one on the left-hand side. Now it's a little bit tricky down here, but what you do, and we've just got to find it. This I found out a fair while ago. Come down here to where all the cars are parked, and you will see on your right hand side a little opening. Here it is. It's right here, but you've got to come down to where the trucks and the cars are parked, and you turn in here. And what you find is there's a tunnel, and this tunnel takes you under the Hume Highway. How good is this? So if you want to go and get your $1 coffees, your hot chocolates or whatever, you can still do it. Now, not a lot of people know this, but you go under the tunnel and come out the other side to the big service centre, and then you just go back. Now be very careful when you're crossing here, because you've got cars coming in one on the left hand side, and here you are in the large service centre. Let's just go back. So now we're at the big service centre, as if you're heading south on the Hume Highway. And what we do is we very carefully cross over the exit onto the Pacific Highway. We go across and through the tunnel. Let's go. Okay, so now we're on the road heading north again. We're back where we started from. Now you just make sure there's nothing coming, and we turn here and we head back onto the freeway. Well, not a freeway, the Hume Highway. And we're just coming through. But you got to make sure when you go through that tunnel, you don't go. Once you get to the service station, you keep to your right. You don't go to the left, where as if you're filling in the petrol. All right, that's it. Signing off. See you next show.
make it into her side.